All right. Test.
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 So one of the things that I want to recognize is sort of a death here. It was the death of a professional all-star event, in my opinion, and opinion of several others as well. So last weekend, I don't know if you saw this or not, it was the NBA All-Star Weekend. The game itself on Sunday, the score, it doesn't even seem, it's like a joke score. The East defeated the West 211 to 186. It's like I shut the thing off at halftime and it was already like a full game scored. It was like 100 and something to 80 something, whatever it was at halftime. 211, we'll say it again, 211. Not overtime. This is a normal four-quarter game, right? To 186. These guys were, I mean, there's no defense. They're shooting, they're jacking up three, they're jacking up a half court beyond threes. Shots, right? Now I get the player's perspective. Look, it's a game in the middle of the season. The playoffs are about to start. We're not going to come out here and play like a normal game. Right. Well, and I get that side of it now, but the thing is, it's a completely non-entertaining. It's a joke. Now, I will say the night before, now Saturday evening, the skills competition and all that, now, that was fairly entertaining. Actually, Allie and I were sitting at Magic City, and we happened to catch the slam dunk competition. That was fun. And those guys, they go out there, they do some creative things. They're having fun with that event. They're getting creative with one dude. So the guy that won last year, that white dude that won last year, won again this year. His final dunk, he jumped up
over Shaq.
He jumped over Shaq's head.
Yeah.
So Shaq is like 7'2" or something like that. This guy's like 6'2", jumped over his head and grabbed the ball and dunked it and got perfect 50s and won. So that all that was entertaining. Another thing I thought was very cool and entertaining was Steph Curry had a 3-point shootout with the best 3-point shooter in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu. I'm going to say her name wrong. Try to get the correct pronunciation from the New York Liberty. Sabrina Ionescu, Ionescu. So I apologize. I'm probably mispronouncing her name, but she shot this from the men's 3-point line as well, which the women's is closer. And she had a 26, and Steph Curry had a 29, and her 26 would have beat a lot of the guys that were in the finals in the 3-point shootout. So she had an excellent round, and it was just fun. It's what a great way to hype up the WNBA and this and that too. So that was cool, and the slam dunk was cool. I missed the other stuff, so that's fine. But the game itself is just a complete joke. I think it's time, and a lot of people share the same thing. Throw it out. I mean, announce the All-Stars, and you got to figure out something completely different with that game, or just I don't know. I guess I just understand that that's what it's going to be. So go ahead.
To me, that's all. Like, it's the same. It's NBA, NHL, same deals. Like, the All-Star game is irrelevant. It's all like I understand All-Star weekend is for the city it's thrown in. So that's really what it's about. It's about kids watching all their favorite players all in one place at one time. That's cool. It's all about the city that they go to and getting, the city does well that weekend. They bring in a lot of tourists and things like that. There's a lot of fun events going on around the city. This year for the NBA, it was Indiana. But like it's the skills competition to me is the alluring part of the NBA All-Star Weekend, the NHL All-Star Weekend. I want to see them compete at one-on-one competitions and things like that. The games, I'll throw them on, but like it's not, like you said, it's not a real game. I don't blame them for not playing a real game. As Dean said, no one wants to get hurt at that point in the season and things like that. Doesn't count for anything. Totally get it. I don't think there would be much objection if people were like, what if we just don't play an official All-Star game? Maybe we just call it All-Star Weekend. These are the All-Stars. These are the people that come in. They will do fun little challenges and things like that. Outside the box, unorthodox, little challenges and things like that. But we don't need a game. The game doesn't mean anything. The only thing that's fun, and I don't know if they did it this year. Yeah, I think in the NBA they do the same thing, but this year they brought it back for the NHL as well. They do a draft. It's like a fantasy draft where there's team captains.
This year.
Okay.
Didn't do it.
So in the past they've had like Steph and LeBron were team captains, and then they pick.
Too.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of fun. This year there was, in the NHL they do. Yeah.
His brother.
Yeah, Eli, right. And they do like 4, like the team captains, and everybody takes turn picking their teams, and that's kind of fun. You know what I mean? So that part is cool, but the game itself, again, is just like it's kind of pointless. It's not. Yeah. There's really no point in watching it. I don't know. There's no defense whatsoever. So I mean, you're just seeing, once again, it's a form of a skills competition. You're just seeing, offensively what these players can do, and that's fine. But I don't know. The game itself of All-Star Weekend is the most irrelevant point of the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I said, they went back to East versus West this year. It's just, there's nothing they could do to. I mean, they could put money on it or whatever it is. It's not going to. Yeah. They're just not going to go out and play hard. Just go out there and fucking play horse or something. Do something old school.
Yeah. That being said, the NBA. I mean, the NBA has the easiest path of making it interesting because they are the best sports league. Like they are the most ingrained in pop culture. They have the most celebrity star power. And it's, just basketball culture is a part of pop culture, and they have an easy path. They just don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't think they have to follow the rules so strictly. Right. You know what I mean? Like, why does there have to be a game? Just do all the fun shit. Like that's what everybody's there for anyway. So I don't know.
Dean, are you interested in this, or did you see any of this at all, or
no, I couldn't care less. But I do want to explain to you two why you're wrong. This game isn't about you. When you make the All-Star team, when you make the All-Star whatever sport, you get paid a bonus.
Sure,
they're getting paid extra to be in this game. And they're out there with people that you don't normally get to play with because you're playing with your team all through the team. So you're getting to play with other people, laugh, have fun. Just a quick pickup game that we all just happen to get to watch. So why can't we just go, it's just a fun little thing they're doing, and we get to watch them. We get to watch these guys have fun where they don't have to battle it out. They don't have to beat each other down, up and down the court for X amount of hours. It's a game that they can have fun with. They've earned it. It means they're the best in their respective leagues or teams or however you want to put it, and they're getting paid for it. So this isn't for you. It's for them. Let them enjoy their flowers. We just get to watch.
But they also, most of the time, in a lot of cases, they don't want to be there.
Yeah, they'd rather just take a break.
They want to take a break because
that's why the game is how it is. They're just
hockey. It's not been that way.
Shooting.
They just started that this year, where the winning team gets money because it's not. I don't think that's part of their CBA. It's if you get voted, you go, and you get fined if you don't go. But most guys don't want to go. They have vacations planned. Certain ones, and who's going to be there every year. But some of the fringe ones, some of them would rather have the rest. Yeah,
baseball. The one that didn't make the All-Star game probably should be practicing and playing more.
Well, maybe. Baseball, at least they do. I think they still do. Whoever wins that game has the home field advantage in the World Series.
I don't think anymore. It used to be that.
I don't know.
I know they get away from it because it got silly like the rest of them, where they're just having fun. But did they go back to make it mean something? It didn't for a few years. I know that.
Okay, I have to look that up again. At least they were trying. Anyway, there's no easy answer. I mean, you're right. They get recognition, and again, it's either you have to accept the fact, like you said, that this is what it is. It's a joke, and for the average fan, it's for me anyway. It's just not interested at all to watch. And it's fine if they're okay with that. If it's like, people's going to show up, they're going to get tickets locally. It helps the local city, like you said. But our viewership, it's down. It's never going to achieve anything remotely like the Super Bowl, like we talked about last week. It's just not even in the same stratosphere. It's never going to reach that level, regardless how hard they try to pick up viewers and everything. Let's say do something different. Some people suggest that maybe they do like NBA players versus all-star world players. Like maybe these guys come out and they compete, something like that. But
that'd be interesting.
Even with that, though, they're not going to play hard. The world players will play hard, and the NBA players, maybe
you want to do something with this. You want to get the viewership. You want to get everybody in there. Your entire East-West together, one big all-star team against the Harlem Globetrotters. I just solved the problem.
See, there you go.
There you go.
I like it.
One thing I will say about this year's NBA All-Star Weekend, I really thought what they tried out with the court was cool. How the court lit up, and
that was awesome.
You see, like during the dunk competition and stuff, there were like graphics on the court and lit up different colors and stuff. That was very cool. I like that they were trying different things, and that's a good time to experiment with fun stuff like that.
Yeah,
I had that thing set up in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a runway lights.
Plenty of experimenting going on in there.
Just whistling Dixie.
Exit only. Lights.
Mind your own business. It's entrance all day.
So we could talk about this all evening. It's a very complicated thing with the All-Star. Gen X Brian here. It's Neil Dean. Millennial Nick. If you like our stuff, give us a like and subscribe. And we made to send you a Polaroid of Millennial Nick's feet.
Ham gravy.
Intro 179 for 5, 4, 3.
Well, hello out there, and welcome to Convincing Idiots. This is episode 179. This week, we are discussing all the typical topics, I should say, as well as we are discussing the NBA All-Star Weekend and All-Star Games in general. Also, Beyonce is going country. We're going to talk about that. And for our Idiot Inquiry of the Week, we are going to be discussing some... Nah, fuck it. I fucked up.
I'm proud that you went that long after the first one.
Yeah, I recovered. I stumbled.
Look at him keep going like a champ.
I did the speed wobble, and then I got control again, and then I was like,
yeah.
shit. Yep.
It's over, Johnny.